So, what risk are you willing to take this week? What risk are you willing to take? Good morning. This is Olu Subanjo, and we're in day number 2 of the cash injection week. And I want to know, what risk are you willing to take this week? All right. So this is what I want to ask you this morning, and I'm not gonna stay too long here today because I just wanted to know, what is the risk that you are willing to take? Okay, let's talk about that briefly. Yeah, so because if you want to bring in cash, if you want to bring in cash in your business, if you want to be able to make this your own cash injection week, I want you to know that there is going to be a risk. Okay, you're gonna have to step outside of the norm. You're gonna have to step outside what you did last week. Okay, even if you made, even if you hit your income goal last week, you're still going to need to step outside of your comfort zone in order to hit your goal for this week. All right. And this is what I want to ask you today. What risk are you willing to take? If you and I have to say kudos to those of you that have reached out and said yes to the cash injection week. Super excited, because as you make the decisions, if you've not sent me your goal, please go ahead and do so. But for those of you that have, I want you to know that if you set intentions and you take action towards it, you actually hit your goal. Okay, you actually hit your goal if you set an intention and you take committed actions, okay, towards your goals. You definitely will get to it. All right, so this is extremely important, and this is the reason why I'm asking you this question in this very short live video today. That what's the risk that you're willing to take today? Okay, what's the risk that you're willing to take this week in order for you to bring in the kind of results that you have? Now, I wanted to make this really short because, I have 3 people that I'm coaching this week, aside all my other clients, and the kind of experience I'm giving them is, for those of you that are part of this 3, it's my VIP that I'm giving them. So I need to make this short so that I can record a quick video, a quick message for each person and give you some go ahead. But for everyone else, I want you to know that in order for you to hit, so yesterday we decided that you were going to be a part of the challenge, the cash injection week. And I said, if you're going to be in, say me. I saw 1 or 2 me's, okay? And then you're supposed to send me your goal in the chat, in the DM, okay? I'm still waiting for your goals, okay? And so go ahead and send in your goal. And then the next piece there is, once you know what it is that your goal is, now the question is, what product are you going to sell? What product are you going to sell? And the question today, and like what I was saying, what risk are you willing to take and come out of your comfort zone? When I ask you questions, okay, when I ask you a question around what's your goal, what are you willing to risk, what product are you selling? Now, depending on where you are, you may begin to say, I don't know, maybe I should, maybe, and you see, part of the things that I want you to work on this week is, I want you to risk overwhelm, okay? Risk letting go of overwhelm. Risk letting go of the frustration, that comes with, I don't know what to do. And this is the reason why I've set up this week, and I've actually decided that I'm going to do this so that you can, whether you're participating actively or you're watching behind the scene, it's okay. Now, I would say that don't watch behind the scene, because when part of your committed action is taking action like in public, committed action, where you can actually commit to someone else that you're doing it. also. So don't miss the opportunity to enjoy the momentum, together with the group. And so step in and say, so when I ask a question like, what are you going to sell? And the first thought that comes to you is, I don't know. Okay, now that's the reason why you need to reach out, because it's not that complicated. Okay, it's not that complicated. And I'm sure you've heard this before. I mean, if you're hearing me for the first time, you may not have heard this. That when I sold my first $1,000 product, I did not have a product set up. All I had was a clear message of what I was going to be doing with the people. All right. So it's extremely important that you risk letting go of overwhelm, risk letting go of the stress of I don't know. Okay. And let that be a part of your activity for this week. In short, today, what risk are you willing to take? What risk are you willing to take in order for you to move to the next level of your income for this week? I'm not joking. I want you to have cash injected in your business this week. And for you, what does that mean? How much cash are we talking about? How much cash, are you willing to commit to making? When I say commit to making, I mean that you're going to actually take actions towards. Now, if you don't make efforts, which is, the efforts that I really need from you, is that you comment below this. If you don't comment below this, what's happening is there's no commitment. Okay? And if you want to take committed action that is going to lead to cash injection for this week of the 20th, till the 20th, okay? Today is till the 19th. Okay, today's the 16th. We started on the 15th to the 19th. Okay, the week of the 15th to 19th of April. I want that to be a cash injection week for you, that you can go and you can take your video and you can connect with people and see. Another risk that I want you to consider taking is rejection. Consider risking putting yourself out there and not being acknowledged for what you're doing. Consider stepping out there and not getting a response. Okay. Now, I know you may have gone through this before and you say, I would never do it. I've told you many times when I said I would never do a challenge anymore. And I actually don't do challenges, like that kind of heavy driven challenges. I love doing challenges like this, but at the same time, that's my own stepping outside of my comfort zone, and I'm gonna get back to it. It's just that what I'm built in right now is not requiring challenges like that. Okay, at some point you're going to see me bring back the challenges. But you see, the main thing is, as I'm coaching you, I'm coaching myself, through the process, because again, if I want you to step outside of your comfort zone, I need to step outside of my comfort zone, and I'm ready to do that, but I'm not ready to do what is not appropriate for the time. Okay, that's what I meant by I'm not gonna do challenges when I said that. But you see, the thing is, I want you to step outside of your comfort zone and say, I'm going to put myself out there. Challenges take a lot to do. Okay, if you're here and you've ever done a challenge online, please say me in the chat. I'd love to learn what your experience was like. How many people interacted, and how many people did you convert as clients? Okay, and then after the clients, after the conversion, how many of them stayed, right, as clients? So these are some of the things that I would love for you to do. And the reason I'm asking you that is that's not what you do at this stage. Okay, if you're at the place where you're mastering how to communicate in a way that people understand what you're saying and take action on your message, then there's no need to waste money or time on big events. It's better to start gradually, organically, and grow into, where you're going. So back to the question, what risk are you willing to take today, and what kind of results would you want to have? What product would you like to sell? Now, at this point, what I would ask is you can put below this, put in the chat, what is it that you are willing to, what's the name of your program? Okay, now if there's a link to your program, you can put it here as well. All right, so that I can take a look at your program or your products that you are going to use for this week for your cash injection. All right, so tomorrow we're going to be reaching out, and so for those of you that are part of the challenge, remember, put a name to your products that you're selling this week. Put it in the chat of this, and then we're going to come back tomorrow to see how we can to take action, to actually reach out to people that may need it. Remember yesterday I was talking about white pages. You're not going to go do cold calling, but you're going to do social media calling. You don't need to call people, but we're going to do videos. Okay. And I'll see you tomorrow, and you take care. Let me know if you have. Don't forget to put in the chat what is the product that you're selling this week, and if there's a link or a picture or something, put in the link, put in the comment section to this. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye now.